You wake up at 30, staring at your bank account, wondering, where did all my money go? It's not the student loans, it's not the rent, it's the small, avoidable mistakes you've been making every day in your 20s. Mistakes that can either trap you in financial stress or lead you toward wealth and freedom. If that thought doesn't scare you, here's a question. What's the price of not knowing? In today's video, we'll uncover the top 10 budgeting mistakes you must avoid in your 20s. Stick around because mistake number 10 is the silent killer of financial dreams that even seasoned savers miss. Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Ignoring a budget altogether. How can you win a game if you don't know the rules? That's exactly what happens when you live without a budget. It's like driving without GPS. You will end up somewhere, but chances are, it won't be where you intended. Think about this. Every millionaire has a budget, not because they're cheap, but because they know where their money is going. So, here's the question. Do you know where your last paycheck went? Without a budget, you're walking blind into a financial storm. But hold on, what about budgeting apps? We'll get to that shortly. Mistake number 2. Not accounting for fun money. Here's a funny truth. Budgets that don't include fun are like crash diets you'll quit in a week. Treating yourself is essential to sticking to your financial plan. What happens if you don't? You end up binge spending and derailing months of progress. So, here's the deal. Allocate a portion of your budget for guilt-free spending. Yes, you can have your avocado toast and still save for a house. Mistake number 3. Forgetting about emergencies. Life happens, and when it does, it's not going to wait for payday. Imagine your car breaking down or a surprise medical bill. Without an emergency fund, you're left choosing between dipping into savings or the dreaded credit card debt. Here's the cliffhanger. Do you know the magic number for an emergency fund? Hint. Stick around till the end for that answer. Mistake number 4. Relying too much on credit cards. Credit cards, the ultimate love-hate relationship. Sure, they're convenient, but they can also be a trap. If you're only paying the minimum each month, you're handing your future over to high interest rates. Quick reality check. Did you know a $5,000 balance can take over 20 years to pay off with just minimum payments? That's older than some of your shoes. Mistake number 5. Ignoring invisible expenses. Streaming subscriptions, app memberships, that $10 a month service you forgot you signed up for. Invisible expenses are the silent financial vampire sucking your budget dry. Take a moment. Ask yourself, how many subscriptions are you actually using? Don't worry, we won't judge. Cancel what you don't need. Or better yet, negotiate those bills. Every dollar counts. Mistake number 6. Neglecting retirement savings. Let's talk about your 65-year-old self. What will they thank you for? In your 20s, time is your secret weapon. Compound interest is like planting a money tree, and the earlier you start, the bigger it grows. Here's a teaser. Want to know how just $100 a month can turn into over $100,000? Stick around to learn about compounding on the next video. Mistake number 7. Not setting clear financial goals. A budget without goals is like running a marathon without a finish line. What are you saving for? A house, a dream vacation, early retirement? When you're clear on your goals, budgeting becomes exciting, not a chore. So, what's your why? Write it down, and watch your motivation skyrocket. Mistake number 8. Overestimating income. Here's a hard truth. The paycheck you see isn't the paycheck you get. Taxes, deductions, and unexpected costs eat into your income. Pro tip. Always budget for your net income, not your gross. Because dreaming big is great, but overestimating can lead to overspending. Mistake number 9. Not reviewing and adjusting your budget. Life changes, and so should your budget. Got a raise? Adjust. Lost a job? Adjust. Not reviewing your budget is like ignoring a GPS rerouting. After a wrong turn, you'll end up lost and frustrated. Set a monthly budget date night. Grab coffee, sit down, and tweak as needed. Future you will thank you. Mistake number 10. Comparing yourself to others. And here we are. The silent killer. Comparison. Social media can trick you into overspending to keep up. But here's the truth. You're only seeing highlights, not reality. Your financial journey is yours alone. Stay focused, stay disciplined, and let others flex their debt while you build wealth. Closing. Act 3. The resolution. So, there you have it, the top 10 budgeting mistakes to avoid in your 20s. These are simple traps that could cost you years of financial freedom. But now, you're equipped to dodge them like a pro. But here's the thing. Avoiding mistakes is just the beginning. Building wealth is about leveraging time.